Alright folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. We reached the semi-finals over in Germany and Switzerland. We're going to touch on them very shortly. Before we do, like the video, get yourself subscribed to the channel. If you're not, only need another 2. Who's it going to be until we get to that 50 mark once again? Get yourself involved. We'd love to have you. First things first, how did we get on today? Share with the group. Don't be shy. Did you win? Did you lose? Did you just come close? I didn't get to watch any of these today. I've currently just got this Popperin game on now. We dropped the first set to Cam Norrie. We knew it was going to be a tough one. What I will say is this: we have been able to identify this week as a bit of a threat leading into the Roland Garros. You know, we were more than aware of what we were dealing with. Like I said at the start of the week, I hope you've just kept it sensible, kept it light. It's just been upset after upset. After upset after upset. You get weeks like this, it is what it is. But I think I speak for us all when I say I cannot wait for this French Open. It edges closer every day. Can't wait for it. Super, super excited. I'm going to start doing some watch-alongs for the French Open as well. I feel like, why not? Probably the best time to start right for the Grand Slam. But now that's out the way, we'll touch on these. So look, I've just said Popperin and Norrie are still playing. Whoever wins that plays Djokovic. We'll touch on that towards the end. But we'll start off over in Germany. So first off for us, we've got Etcheverry, Flavio Cobolli. Now, just when you think it's been a tough week, they just don't get any easier. They do not get any easier. These matches are rather tough to go for. But yeah, Etcheverry and Cobolli played each other 4 times. Etcheverry's won all 4 of them. Beat him in the Australian Open this year, 3-1. And then 2-1 on the clay, 2022. 2-0 on the hard court Australian Open again. And then 2-1 on the clay, 2021. Safe to say Etcheverry just knows he just knows how to get it done against Flavio Cobolli, you'd say, especially going off the head-to-head. Both of them have looked decent this week. I'm surprised with Etcheverry, man. I mean, just he's been crap all season. He hasn't dropped a set over in Hamburg. Commissania, Ugo Carabelli, Yuri Lehechka. I'm rather impressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I am rather impressed indeed. Flavio Cobolli, he's been playing good too. But if I'm going off the draw, Vitaly Sachko, that was a close one. Could have been a bit of a banana peel early doors for him. Managed to get that one done, but he probably should be anyway. Davidovich Fokina. I know he was a dog in that one. And fair play for getting that done in straight sets as well. I mean, clearly someone was expecting him to lose that. But I said, didn't I? We watched Davidovich Fokina against Jesper de Jong, and ever since I seen that game over in Rome, I don't know what it's going to take for me to trust this guy. It's going to take some time, I'll tell you that. But yeah, my point being, I kind of seen it coming. So maybe we can't take as much from that match as we probably think. And then even against Batista Agut, tiebreaker in the first, bageled him in the second. Isn't that a little something like what Big Foe should have done to him the other day? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But either way, we knew that was going to happen. Slightly favourable. Not an easy draw, but I'd say slightly favourable, especially compared to Etcheverry. I mean, this guy was playing crap all season. I didn't expect him to get past Commissania. Thought Carabelli probably would have been an easier task. And then Lehechka, look what he'd done to him today. You know, straight sets against him. I did say, didn't I would have loved to have taken Yuri Lehechka at that price, but it was just too good to be true, clearly. This is perfect, and this is exactly what he needed leading up to this French Open. Now I'm not exactly saying he's got a shot at winning it, or even going that deep. You wouldn't have thought so anyway, but look, wins are wins. And this guy definitely needed wins. They've been few and far between for this season. Who's better? I know Cobolli's a little bit younger. You'd probably say he's got a little bit more of an upside from what we've seen over the past season or two. I think both are good. I think Etcheverry's displayed that he's no joke. You know, when he's on, when he's firing, he's quite tough to deal with. He's just... I feel like Flavio Cobolli slots into that list of wins perfectly for Etcheverry. I really do. 1.8. It's rather close. It's as close as it's gonna get. He's only a slight favourite. I don't know, man. Cobolli's never beaten him before. He's never beaten him before. Although, apart from the one in the Australian Open, Cobolli was well out of form. Well out of form. He had a bad start to the season, but so did Etcheverry pretty much. It weren't that great. Maybe an over spot, would you say? I don't know. It's one of them, innit? This is yours. This, folks. You pay your money. You take your choice, as I always say. Who wins it? Is either one really much better than the other on the day? I'm not so sure. Maybe the odds reflect that perfectly. You wouldn't want to go against either one. But if I had to pick a side, if I had a gun to my head, I'd just probably go with Etcheverry. I would. He's killed me off. Well, he killed me off in the first round. I was going to say he would have killed me off twice. I didn't go with Lehechka, but I was very tempted. Kind of had a feeling that he'd lose that one, and he did. But yeah, there's no reason to go against either one of them. They've both performed really well. Yeah. Either one for a set. Anyone's doing a parlay, you probably take either one for a set. Etcheverry for a set. He's smoked everyone in straights. He should be good for a set. But, as we know very well this week, as it has dealt some fuckery towards us, so you can't really be sure what's going to go on in that one. I probably would lean towards the Argentine if I had to pick it, but I'm not picking it with a lot of conviction, so we'll crack on to yet another one. Odds are pretty much identical on this one. You're getting, well, I say pretty much identical. It's dropped a little bit now. Rublev, slightly bigger favourite in this one. 1.7 for Andrei Rublev. 2.2 for Felix Auger-Aliassime. Head to head is 7-1 to Rublev. Yeah, that's right. 7-1. Fairly dominant to say the least. He's won the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row, all over the place, all over the world. Doesn't matter what the surface, indoor, outdoor, grass, clay, gets it done. Close games. The past 4 of them have been close, dating back to 2023. Rublev beat him in Doha, as we should remember. That was a very close game, 7-5, 4-6, and then a tiebreak in the semi-finals. Beat him on the clay in Madrid. Once again, that went 3 sets, 2 7-5s in there in the 6-4. Rotterdam, 6-3, tiebreak 7-5. Boodles, 2 tiebreaks. You get me point. Fairly contested, very good games, but Rublev, as always, just seems to have that little bit extra in the matchup. He's been decent. Miyajima, Justin Engel, Darderi. Dropped a set to Darderi, but he managed to prevail in the end. That's all that matters. I think Felix has looked good, I think Felix has looked really good, and he can do this. Can't he? We always say it, just when, although just when he's playing really good, you'll take him. I do always say every now and then, and it is only every now and then, you'll trust him a little bit too much, and he'll get beat really bad. But he's been well out of form coming into this one. He was on that 5-game losing streak. He's come into Hamburg, and he's looked a lot like the Felix of old, or the Felix that we at least know anyway. Brilliant. Daniel Altmaier, Gio and Petchy Pericard, Alexander Muller. Nice. Not fucking about. Clearly wants to be here. That's what we like to see. Is he going to beat Rublev? Stands a very good chance. I think Felix plays really good on these quicker clay courts. So does Rublev. I don't know. It's such a tough one, isn't it? If I was to ask you if you were to compare the seasons of these two just off the top of your head without thinking about it, you'd probably go, oh yeah, Felix had a well better season than Rublev. Apart from the one title that Rublev did win, it's pretty much been business as normal. It's the same stuff every tournament, but the inconsistency and the whatnot. But on paper here, I was just checking the records out then. 20-11 for Felix so far on the year. 14-11 for Rublev. that's a lot closer than what I thought it would have been. We know Felix got them couple of titles at the start of the year. I do feel like that big clump of losses has pretty much hammered the record of Felix there, to be honest with you, within the past month over Madrid and Munich. But I don't know. Has Rublev been playing a lot better than what I'm giving him credit for? Is he just starting to pick it up round about now? I'm not so sure. Because the formula stands for both of these. It really does. Just when you think you can trust either one, 3 games in a row, can't fault either one of them. Now they play each other. You have to pick a side. There comes a time you've got to choose. You make your choice. Who wins this one? Because I've just got a weird feeling that if I buy into Rublev winning this one, I watch it, he loses it, and I go, well, yeah, Felix has been playing good too. But then, if I flip it to the other side and go, I think Felix can win this one, and I bet it, and he loses, I will not be surprised at all. Either one are more than capable of getting this one done. Contrary to what the head-to-head would suggest, I feel like Andrei Rublev, although he's looked fairly decent this tournament, it's still too soon for me to trust him. Especially in a spot like this. If Felix can just bring the pressure, bring the heat and put it on him, how's he going to react to it? Providing Felix can't even do that in the first place, I'd be willing to bet he'll give it a really good go. This will probably be the best one of the day. This is probably the best match we've got of the day. I'm really looking forward to this. Safe bet would probably be an over spot. Look at the total games played. I know a lot of you like that. But yeah, you let me know what you're going for on that one. And then we will finish off over in Geneva. So let me just check what's going on with this Popperin game really quick. Well, we've got Hubert Hurkacz, Sebastian Offner first off. Come on, when it decides to load. I will get back to that in a second. Hubie, Sebastian Offner. Oh, Cam Norrie's about to beat him. He's took the first set in a tiebreaker. It's 4-2. And it's love 30 on the Popperin serve. Let's call it Cam Norrie and Djokovic, yeah? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I doubt it, but we'll see. By the time this video gets uploaded, I bet you it's Norrie and Djokovic in the semis. Hurkacz, Sebastian Offner, head to head. 1-0 to Hubie. That was back in 2016. Fuck me. Jeez, that was quite some time ago. 6-2, 7-5 on the clay. Quite a lot has changed since then. Sebastian Offner, I'm very pleased with the resurgence of this guy. I said it in the comments to someone yesterday. It's great to see him playing like this after his time off. Been fantastic. 9 of his last 10. Got it done against Kachanov today. We had a very good feeling he'd managed to pull that one off. Hubie's just been on fire, hasn't he? Straight sets, everyone. Artur Cazot, Rinderknech, Taylor Fritz as well. What are you going to do about that? I can't believe it. I mean, I sort of can. Taylor Fritz probably should be beating Hubert Hurkacz, but as we mentioned with Big Foe, these whatever. Not even going to get into it. But not really surprised in hindsight that Taylor Fritz just didn't have the minerals to get this one done over on the clay. Fair play to Hubie there. Think he gets past Sebastian Offner. Serves lethal, innit? Serves lethal. Is Hubie back? It's kind of looking like it, is it not? I mean, I know a lot of you may not be that convinced, it is sort of the tournament before the big one. How much can you take from these performances from the big players? I'm not so sure. But he does mean business. He definitely wants to be here. And if there was any doubt that he didn't, surely that's been put to bed now. Sebastian Offner's been great. He's been putting everyone away. He flew through qualifying, straight sets against Borg, Opelka, then against Ivan Gakhov, straight sets against Nuno Bosch, dropped the first one against Kachanov, came back, got that one done. Just so much better. So much more solid. So much better. This will be a close one, I think. This will be a close one. Both of them are very powerful, very strong behind the serve. Obviously, you'd give the edge to Hurkacz in that department, but I don't think there's many that's got a better serve than Hubie on the day. Maybe one, but I don't know. Sebastian Offen's is good. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's hard. It's heavy. You can put it in. It's tough to return. Probably just going to be a serve out, innit? This will probably just be a serve out, I think. Probably do give the edge to Hubert Hurkacz. 1.4, 1.5, he is a big favourite. Oh, if you've just beaten Taylor Fritz, you'd fancy him to beat Sebastian Offner, but it's tough to tell how good Sebastian Offner's playing at the moment. I know he's playing good, but I feel like he might be playing a lot better than what I'm giving him credit for, or he may be an extra gear somewhere along the line. Maybe an overspot, maybe a first set over. Look towards a tiebreak or something. I don't think it's as easy as just 1-2 and done for either one of these. If it is going to be a straight set, you probably would have to assume it'd be Hubie at this point. Or would you? I don't know. There's no definites, is there? There never is, but they certainly could have made this one a little bit easier for us. I don't know. Sebastian Offen's been operating as a decent dog all week. I'd probably take him, you know. Was he a dog against Nuno Bosch? Let me just double check. More or less, it was, yeah, it depends what time you got that one. We could say he was a dog. And then he was definitely one against Kachanov, weren't he? Off for the set, plus the points. I think Hubie probably should be getting that one done. There's always enough 3 points within that serve alone for Hubert Hurkacz. And then, yeah, let's just say Cam Norrie and Djokovic. There's nothing in front of me, obviously, because this one's still going on. Don't know what the odds are going to be. Say we get Djokovic around the same as what we've had him all week, around 1.3. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe give a little bit more respect to Cam Norrie. He's pretty much a beast at everyone all week. Apart from Thomas Mahatch, you know, I take that one back. You know, he was all but done, apparently, against Thomas Mahatch until he had to retire. Kirchen, Brooksby, Stricker, and then Mahatch. Great. Big favourite in the first three. Quite a decent dog. 2.5 dog in the last one. Got that one done just about. Regardless of the price, I don't think Djokovic is going to get beat by Cam Norrie. He's in the semi-finals. I thought if Djokovic didn't care about this tournament, he'd have got home a lot sooner than this. But he's still here, which, you know, is safe to assume he's probably going to try. He may as well just go and get the title. Why not? Why not? It's a title, innit? Why not? It's there for the taking. Providing he can get past Cam Norrie or Popperin, there's still a chance. Is he going to get past Hubie or Sebastian Offner? You'd fancy him too. I'd love to see Hubie and Djokovic in the final. It'll be a good one. Be interesting to see how he deals with that, providing he wins this one. But like I said, folks, you don't need me to tell you, do you? You don't get rich betting against Djokovic, even at this point. We'll see what the odds are. We'll assess the situation come tomorrow, and we'll leave it at that. So I've got to get ready for the night shift, so wish me the best of luck. And I'll be saying good night to you. Take it easy, yeah? You take care of yourselves, you take care of one another. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you're going for, best bets, all that stuff. Get involved, don't be shy, share it with the group. We all like winners. Very well then. Best of luck to you, whatever you're going for. If there's anything I'm going for, as always, if it's pinned, it's pinned. It's not, it's not. I'm here. I'm not going to continue to fight with these ones. These are still somewhat unpredictable. I'll probably just look ahead to the Roland Garros. It's probably for the best. But anyway, as always, folks, go get that cash. Enjoy the games today. See you tomorrow.